It's the time to get down.
And what's happening. And so, you know, we're just continuing the process. We're continuing to network with other Academy members, going to the Grammy nomination concert and, you know, having people come up to me and congratulate me and us on the label and on the album was just extraordinary. And, you know, to have people like, you know, Wire Image and other people take your picture and, you know, they found out I was on the ballot. Someone told him and, you know, he was so complimentary, and it's just, it's really a dream. Because I'm from Taunton, Massachusetts, and, you know, to be on a Grammy red carpet for the nomination concert is extraordinary. And then we just got our invitation in the mail. Might still be in my purse for the Grammy Awards in February. I mean, it's just, it's like this one album did all of this for me.
Oh, absolutely. It's an amazing journey.
Amazing journey.
Well, it really gets into the point I wanted to discuss today, kind of with everybody, is the opportunities, the obvious opportunities that are coming out of this. Like you said, this took off for you, really, because you were online and involved online.
Involved online, released the album June 12th. We were able to relate that information to the fans. We were able to get that out on the website. We were able to put up my shows on the website. We were able to have a lot of followers through, I'm on another social media called Your Tune Space in Nashville, so I'm on that as well. I'm on Reverb Nation, so I'm on a lot of different sites, and also working and writing with a lot of different artists. You know, there are some people in Nashville who really like my title track, Misguided Dignity, and they wanted to know if I could work some lyrics for them on their projects. So it gives me an opportunity as a writer to showcase my talent, because I don't just write or sing in one genre, and we're trying to, well, not trying, I have expanded that on the second album. You have yet to hear it because it's not finished. So just able to do that. And also, you know, Bruised, the first single, was a finalist for the Hollywood Music Awards. So I was just on the red carpet for that. Marvin was on the red carpet for that. We were in the press area. We were VIP. We did that whole process. And that was good for me to learn, because I didn't know that you had to go through a press area. I didn't know that you had to go through a press booth. I didn't know they had to give you your sign and you had to go this and you had to give it to the media. So it was all steps. And that's good for me to learn, because next time when we are nominated, that's the vision, you know, we'll know what to do.
And
because
people,
everything's a learning experience.
And people out there, you know, out there with projects, people like Natalie Brown, can pay attention to this and attempt to do something like that. You know, the Kristin Commodore is an obvious example of what is possible with social media. One of the articles that I came across gave me the idea for this discussion, and one of the points the author was making was that another reason that now is a great time to start any online venture is because the cost of failure is so low. And I thought about that for a minute. I said, you know, I like that line because it's the truth. Think about it, you guys. That's another reason why you should try to do the impossible today, because the cost of failure is so low. Let me explain. We talk about doing internet television channels. Take a look at Kristin Commodore's. We recommend people do them at Ning. You can stay involved. I tell people the reason why I tell them to do a site also at Ning is because in learning to manage their own site at Ning, they will gather the skill sets necessary to navigate most of the things that are going to be coming in the near future. It really gets you in the mode and thinking. Not that you'll get through all the features, because anybody with one of these sites will tell you, when they go into those features, there's a lot of stuff. But it gets you in the capacity of what? Controlling what you do with your members. Like when people join, you can feature them. You decide who's featured. You decide what a feature is. Okay, and what does it cost you? Well, these sites run about $25 a month. Now, I tell people, well, Vic and I have talked about this. That's just for the basic site. But the broadcast machine that you set up within it actually costs nothing. If you want to do like Lillian Perry and Phil Perry are talking about doing on their channel and get rid of all the ads and add the high def capacity, then it costs you $3.50 a month. but you don't have to do that. So what we tell people is that there's really now today way less risk. In the old days, even when I think about the time we first started doing music production, just to buy a 4-track, a 4-track recorder was $600 or $700. Now you have the luxury of doing these channels, and cost is not an issue. The cost of failure is low.
That's true.
You don't have to spend a lot of money.
True.
And you are in control, and so you have less risk. Now, there are some risks. So I wanted to also ask Suzette about this. Now, I got to, because, Suzette is online, active promoting her career as an actress. In fact, that's why we missed her, because when we do miss her, it's because she's got other opportunities, and we certainly embrace her always chasing those.
Absolutely.
But how about you in the online world, and dealing with that?
Like I said earlier, I was very resistant to Twitter. I was on Facebook. I was on MySpace when it was still relevant back in the. But I'm very private, but it's a must. Like every publicist I've spoken with, they're like, your online presence is everything at this, and it is. I think for any company. I think just using it wisely,
Sure.
Let's go look at your page. Don't mess around up in here.
I've become very reserved on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, that's reserved. That top is really reserved. I knew you was reserved the first time I saw you. That's the first verb adjective out of my mouth. Oh, she's reserved.
I am.
Well, like you said, you've got a wonderful Facebook presence. Look at your number of friends. 7. I was reading that the average is 200.
Is it really?
The average is 200 friends.
Not bad.
And so, but a lot of people have more.
I think it's great. I keep up with a lot of, most of the people on my Facebook are in the business. I keep up with a lot of writers, directors, producers. That's how they contact me, actually, on Facebook.
Yes, us too.
A lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we have our music page, and I have my personal page.
Well, that's part of the things that, let me just run past some of the trends, see what you guys think about this and how it relates to you. For one, companies are now running ads that feature less their products than the Facebook pages and Twitter pages for the products. In other words, they're promoting, like, for example, the ads have menu tabs and actually resemble mini websites that allow users to click within the brand and see Twitter messages or Facebook wall posts, and also for people to post. Now, this is one of the things we brought up, which is kind of interesting. When you go back to, I had to bring this up to Phil Perry and other folks too. When you build these sites, and they have social networking features, people can join your site. There's an ongoing controversy for everyone is how much do you let the fans control and interact with the site? In other words, all these sites allow for fans to post their videos. Their videos that may be about you, about what they feel about you. Pictures. Those pictures may be about you, but also pictures of things that may be about other folks or about themselves. And so one of the ongoing controversies, not just for you, remember, if you think about it, this goes on for even the big ones. Just like if you were to make your profile, for example, Phil Perry TV. Let's talk, and I'll show you this, because Kristin made a profile at Phil Perry TV. Are you gonna let the fans? Are you going to bless you?
Thank you.
Are you going to let the fans? Now, we have our own opinions about this, but this is part of the controversy. Because actually what the studies are showing is that if you want to build fan loyalty, you let them engage the site, which is hard for a lot of artists to understand. In other words, when fans join your sites, they're going to be promoting.
We need to do a transition. Real quick, probably go to music, only because no audio live feed just at this moment. So I don't want you to miss the point. That's Mac giving us an update right now. And I'm looking at live stream. It just switched. We're not getting the live audio feed. So what we're gonna do here?
Oh no, you just go. Let's go.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I just want to let you know he's reporting no audio or video. He's saying just switch.
Let me cut this off.
Did you do that, Mario?
No. Well, but there we go. We got it back.
We got it back. Okay, thanks, Mac.
Okay, thank you, Mac. Yeah, for some reason it dropped out. So the point we were saying is how much do you let fans embrace your site? So Just so you know, because this is what they're finding as artists and people, and for everybody to be aware. I can only tell you what the studies are sort of showing, and you can interpret how to use it. When if you can get fans to join your site and post things, it has a higher statistical rate of bonding them to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
People want to feel like
it's
they
theirs.
know you. Like
right.
you have to open yourself up and let them know who you are.
So what I tell people is you let the fans post videos, pictures, and everything, but we just have a way of putting that in a certain place.
Can Kristin say something? I see
Well,
that she
you.
wants to say something. Can you let her speak?
I personally, I don't have that option on my page, only because I just am very private. And the thing too is that I have really young fans. And, as young as 7.
Oh, really?
I do. So I have a very, very young fan base. And so I'm very careful of the content because not everybody, is saying appropriate things. And, sometimes you get these people who just want to say what they want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like my YouTube videos, you can no longer comment on them. You can no longer rate them. Because we had some fans who weren't being so nice, and I don't like that because I have young fans who see that, and I don't want them to see that language or the type of wording that they're using. So for me, I personally don't, but they have direct access to me through Twitter, so they tweet me, direct messaging, so I'm able to still contact them. And some of my younger fans, their parents don't allow them to have Facebook, but they were able to sign up on my Ning channel, so they're able to go and see. And so it's private that way. So it just depends on your fan base. And for me, I have that because of my third single, Love Is, which is part of the Pack Stereo and KCM campaign, just to promote what love is to you. And so we have a lot of young fans who are getting involved in that.
Well, see, hence the controversy, and the reason I like about it because I'm not sure there is an answer.
Right.
But all of you will deal with it. It's not just, in fact, everyone, it's not anyone who runs a channel. But I raise the issue, just like if someone wants to join your station and their online name is I Suck, that's their online name. Now, what's good about these things is that all the sites, well, I only bring it up because it's not something I ever even attempt to answer for you because I can tell you will flip-flop and go back and forth and all around. Is that you have all kind of moderation tools that allow you to choose and approve everything. I raise it up because it's an ongoing issue that everybody deals with. Let me show you one of the positive sides of it. One of the features built into the site is what they call leaderboards, and this is at all of the sites. And that it's a built-in robot technology that attempts to reward fans for activity. By that, it calls them leaders.
Right.
It promotes them as leaders if they post photos, post videos, post blog posts. All those activities are recorded by the sites and are used to then give feedback as to who's the most active. It's related to the same idea in promoting. You're attempting to reward fans for interacting with the site by acknowledgement of that interaction. Just like I tell artists too. Now, if a fan posts a picture that you like what if a fan posts a picture that you like, or lately Phil Perry's been asking for people to post videos from the phone that go to his recordings, to post those, then you could always, this is the positive stuff. You can go to those kind of things and say, hey, I really love the picture you posted of me. So a lot of times fans like to post their picture of them and the artist. Like, here's my picture with you, 1965.
Right.
So when you go and comment and acknowledge those, or when you go and comment and acknowledge their videos, those work to the positive. So I wanted to bring that up because that's one of the things that's going around. Now, I got to ask you guys this too. How are you guys using these things?